Resources North East, it's a northern company. It's set up about 27 years ago, and we look at training long-term unemployed, NEETs, people who are not in employment, education or training. Our age range is from 16 right up to 65, 70 plus. At the moment, we've got a project on with what's called YEI. That's the Youth Enterprise Initiative, and that's run by central government through JCP, Job Centre Plus. And this is funding purposely for people who are 14 to 29-year-old. I think a company like this has a lot to offer because we can use our skills and talents to actually upskill learners. If you take British Steel, or which went to Tata, when they closed down just over a year and a half ago, a lot of skilled people came onto the job market, but it wasn't the skills that the North East were looking for. So we used some funding that Tata provided to upskill their learners to things like construction skills, some IT skills as well, but mainly around logistics, warehousing, forklift, that type of thing. IT speaks for itself, information technology. They can come straight from school as a 16-year-old and do basic level 1, and we'll work with them through an assessment process and obviously an apprenticeship process to bring them up to level 3 here, and then we'll look at then placing them with an employer, to get them to level 4, level 5 and level 6. So, you know, level 5, level 6, we're looking at degree standard within an employer. It's a potential area where we can capture the young learners, especially NEETs, not in employment, education and training, who've probably had problems in the past, you know, associating with education and training because it's been very formal and very schoolish, where here it's not. They're treated like adults, you know, we give them goals and targets to achieve, they're closely monitored, and depending on how they behave, you know, within the traineeship, moving on to the apprenticeship, we then look at how we're going to place and who we're going to place them with. So we're placing the best candidate with the best employer. It's important with the NEETs kids, you know, to give them a bit of work ethos, because they've never had it before. They've had problems with education, but this is a different format of education. You know, it's not so formal, it's very informal, and it's a lot of it is actually learner-led. Where in school, a lot of it's tutor-led or teacher-led, isn't it? But here, a lot of it's learner-led. And it gives them the ability to think, actually, you know, I can do this if I sit down and think about it. You know, I've got a structure that I have to develop and work to. If I pull my finger out and work at it, I can achieve something.